All right, guys. Now we are looking at the Colorado Buffaloes. This is an exciting team here versus Georgia Tech at home. Georgia Tech could have a good roster, but I think Colorado here, again, they have Caden Salter leading the charge, and they got a good roster here. I think it's going to be a good team this year in Colorado. So win against Georgia Tech versus Delaware at home. Don't need to talk about that. That's another win. At Houston, another easy win. I don't think Houston's going to be a good team this year. I have them going 2-10. And then we've got at home against Wyoming. That's another win that puts them at 4-0. And then BYU coming to Colorado. I think the fans are going to show up hardcore, that Rocky Mountain rivalry, and that's going to be 5-0. Then we got Colorado heading to TCU. I have not seen this matchup yet as I've been breaking them down. And this is a tough one. I like TCU. I like Colorado. I think TCU or Colorado has the better quarterback, probably by a smidge, if not a split by a smidge. Oh, but TCU, good home field advantage and a good roster. I'm actually going to give that one to TCU. So that would put you guys at 5-1. And then you're at home versus Iowa State. I have that as a loss for Iowa State. So that's going to be a win for you guys. That's 6-1. Then you're heading to my boys, the Utah Utes. That's a tough matchup, especially at Utah. I could see it being close. I think it'll be a good game, but I'm going to pick Utah to win that one. I'm hoping that's a night game right before Halloween, maybe like a blackout for Utah. That'd be sick. So my prediction there is Utah wins that one. So I think that puts you guys at 6-2 at home versus Arizona. That's a win for Colorado. That's 7-2 at West Virginia. I've got that as a win for Colorado as well. I think roster wise, you guys have an advantage, and quarterback wise, it's probably a pretty big advantage there. And then you're at home against Arizona State. I think this is going to be a win as well for the Colorado Buffaloes. All right. And then final game of the season. You guys are taking on Kansas State at Kansas State. I have that as a loss because it's at Kansas State. It's going to be two really good quarterbacks going up against each other and two really good rosters. Whoever would have been at home would have been my pick here. So you've got losses at Utah, at Kansas State, and you have a loss at TCU. Three losses. They're all away games. I think it's all pretty realistic. That's my thoughts. So 9-3 for the Colorado Buffaloes.